So something huge in business, but it seems very small. It's it's a philosophy. It's a way of living life. Some people do it the right way. Some people don't. I'm going to talk to you about drama, living drama free, about understanding. One of the biggest things in the world is just how you talk about people, things like that. So when people are interviewing to come to work with me and my company, I make sure to lay down some guidelines and some rules. And one of the most important is how you talk, how you carry yourself, how you behave. It's really about how you talk about other human beings, right? So what does that mean, Ozzy? What are you even talking about? So I'm Ozzy Ramirez. I run the AskOzzy.com real estate team. I run a real estate company. And overall, like with me and with my team and the way we do things, there's one thing that is absolutely grounds for termination within my organization. What is that? I'll tell you what it is. What's absolutely grounds for termination within my organization is when you talk about other people. I'll get deeper into it. This is a whole subject. It's more about life. It's more about everything, but I'll get into it. So you got to think about it. Gossip. People are gossiping. Somebody talks about this person. Somebody talks about this person. I got to tell you, it's one of the most destructive things in the world. It's so simple, yet it's one of the most destructive things in the world. Families, governments, businesses, relationships, they fall apart because of this one thing. And it's deeply rooted in integrity. It's deeply rooted in, I say it and I'll say it like behaving in this way of gossip, talking bad about other human beings. To be honest, it's a coward thing. It's what cowards do. I said it. I probably pissed some people off. But in my organization, and everybody comes in, when they first come in, we do a onboarding and expectation. One of the things I tell them, you want to know how to lose with me? You want to know what is grounds for termination to get fired with me? If you have a problem with me and you bring it to someone else and you don't talk to me about it, we're going to have problems. I never in my entire life have met a problem between, seen a problem between two people be solved by so let's say Billy has a problem with Jose. If he goes and talks to Karen about it, he's not going to solve his problem with Jose. And people give me this bull crap. Well, I was talking it over because I want to get their opinion. That's bull crap. No. You got a problem. If Billy got a problem with Jose, Billy needs to go and talk to Jose. Face to face, man up. Don't be a coward. Say what you got to say to Jose. And if you need a third party to mediate, fine, bring them in, but have that conversation with Jose being in the room. Because what happens if you don't? I'm Billy. I got a problem with Jose. I go talk to Karen about it. I'm like, hey, Karen, man, got this issue with Jose. He's been saying this. He's been doing this. It gets back to Jose, and Jose's going to be pissed. Like, why are you talking about me to other people? This don't make any sense. I know if somebody talks about me, they go talk to other people, and it gets back to me in my organization, people that I actually give a crap about. If you're not in my organization, you're not in my life, you're not within 6 feet of me, you talk crap about me, I don't give a crap. It don't bother me. More than likely, you're a loser and a coward anyways. But getting back to it, I know that if I have a problem with someone, I want them to come to me. For a couple reasons. One of the main reasons is, man, if you can't come to me, that hurts me. Knowing that we can't have a conversation and you've got to go talk to somebody else about your relationship with me. That's painful. Number two is, we're not going to solve our problem by you going and talking to somebody else. And just in the history of the world, I've never seen that happen. In all my time in this world, I've only seen that cause more problems when somebody goes and talks to somebody else about their problem instead of to the person who they have the problem with. So in my organization, the way we do things, if somebody comes to my office and says, hey, Ozzy, me and such and such been having a hard time, blank, 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 blank. I say, great. So you're having a problem with Nicole? Cool. All right. Let me get Nicole on the phone. Hey, Nicole, come in my office real quick. Such and such has a problem with you. They need to talk about it. It seems super confrontational. It seems awkward. But here's the deal. That's the way we should do things. And some of you Some of you are allowing this behavior to go on. So when somebody comes to me and says, hey, Ozzy, I got a problem with such and such, or even if it's gossip, people have come to me and talked to me, sat in my office, or maybe we're having a drink or whatever, and they're like, have you heard about such and such real estate agent? They do this and they do that and blah, blah, blah. And they start gossiping, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, shut up. You sound like a loser. You sound like you're a gossipy coward right now. Don't do that. Then I'll say, wait. If they're not here to defend themselves in this conversation, we're not having this conversation. Why? Why do I do that? Why do I do those things? Why do I behave that way? Number one, I wouldn't want nobody talking to me like that. But number two, it's if this person is going to talk about that person to me, don't you think that they're willing to go and talk bad things about me to other people as well? So I'm going to squash it. I'm going to squash it immediately because I don't want that crap in my life. I don't need the drama of who said what about who and all this other crap. Don't bring that shit to me. I don't have time for that. So I'm challenging everyone. I challenge people in my organization, but I'll challenge everyone. When someone brings a gripe or complaint about another human being, this is your opportunity to stand up and say, hey, I love you. I get it. Maybe you need a vent. But here's the deal is, we are not having this conversation about Billy Bob or whoever with them not being in the room because that shit ain't right. We're going to call Billy Bob. We're going to get him in the room. If you want me to stay here and be part of this conversation, I'll mediate. I'll help you all figure it out. But we're not solving this problem unless Billy Bob's in the room because your problem is with Billy Bob. Let's figure this out. The problem is some of you guys let people talk trash about other people and you don't stand up and you don't say what's right. The problem is some of you guys don't realize this person is talking to you and they're confiding in you and talking trash about another human being. They talk trash about you too. That's the truth. And you don't want to own it. You want to stay in the relationship with this person. You want to let these things go on. And then you wonder why later on there's drama. People are pissed off. He said this. She said this. Somebody lied. Who told this? You believe this. Why didn't you tell me? What happened? I don't have time for that crap. I live a drama-free life. I keep drama-free people around me, right? I handle business like a man, not like a coward. If I got a problem with a human being, I go talk to that human being. That's the way we should do things. Can't tell you how many times in my life I walk into a kitchen at a family event and I hear somebody's Theo, whatever. Can you believe what Jose did? Can you believe that they said this? Can you believe that? And I'm like, what are you doing? Let me go call him in here and let him listen to this crap you're talking about him. And then also, I'm also the one that people get upset with. I walk into a room and I know people are talking trash or somebody says something or whatever, or this happened the other. And I'm like, hey, weren't you just talking trash about him the other day? Won't you tell him what you told me or what you were trying to tell me before I shut that crap down? And everybody looks at me like, I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe you just called him out. Why are you mad at me for calling out the coward? You should be mad at the coward for talking trash about this dude instead of having the conversation like a man should, like a real woman should. Everybody gets mad at me about this stuff like I'm the troublemaker. No, I'm just calling you on your shit. Don't be mad at me. So I'm challenging you guys to live a drama-free life. If you're getting business with me, the culture, my business, my organization, drama-free. We are not gossiping. We are not talking about other human beings. That is grounds for termination. You come into my office, you want to talk about such and such. Cool, stop. I'm going to invite this other person in the office. You're going to tell them, and we're going to be about this conversation together, or we're not having this damn conversation. And I'm going to tell you, if you come in and you start talking about them and I say, hey, let's bring them in. You're like, no. I don't want to have the conversation. I'm going to say, good. When are you going to have it? You're going to have it in the next 30 minutes, the next hour. You're going to have it today. You're going to have it tomorrow. You better put it on your schedule and you better have that conversation. Because tomorrow, because you told me, Ozzy, okay, I'm going to talk to him about my problem with him today. Tomorrow, I'm going to say, hey, did you have a talk with Billy Bob? You told me you're going to have the talk and you haven't had the talk. I'm going to say straight up. So why are you being such a coward about this? And do you believe I should remain in business with a coward? Is that a good thing for me to do? Stay in business with a coward who's not willing to go and man up and talk to this person? have a real conversation with this person? Is that who I should be in business with? Wasting my time with? Hell no, it's not. So I'm going to give you one more chance. Have the conversation today or walk your happy ass out of my office because I don't have time for this shit. And I talk just like that. And I don't do it because I'm mean or I'm ugly. I do it because I'm passionate about real people talking real things and having real conversation because that's how life should be lived. Tired of people with drama and all their crap. I don't have those people in my life. I got to say, I live a drama-free life, 20 years. I don't have drama in my life. Why? Because these are the things I do. Don't bring your crap and nonsense to me. Yes, I believe there's time to vent about problems, about internal problems. You want to vent to me about somebody's battling cancer and you're in pain? Let's talk about it. You want to vent to me about some hard things going on in your life and you need to come up with solutions to fix things and make things better in life? Let's talk about it. You want to complain about another human being? Do not bring that shit to me. Because I'm going to call you out and I'm going to invite that person in the room and we're going to have a real grown-up ass conversation. And you may not like me afterwards. But guess what? You're going to know where I stand and I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. There's not going to be like, oh, I don't. No. In my life with me and you, if I got a problem with it, you're going to know about it. If you're worthy of it. Some people I don't tell. If they're outside of my circle, and I don't care about them, like, I don't care what that dude thinks about me. I don't talk to him. I ain't got no time for that crap. But if I love you and we got a problem, I'm going to tell you to your face and it may be uncomfortable, but damn it, you're going to know the truth. Period. And everybody's like, oh, it feels awkward sometimes. Yeah, it feels awkward because confrontation is awkward. That's one of the biggest problems in this world right now. We're afraid to have these real conversations. We're afraid of confrontation. Everybody wants to tuck tail and run and go be dramatic and tell gossip. I don't have time for that. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to know what I stand. That's how it's going to be. You're going to respect me. We're going to love each other. And we're going to move on. We're going to figure out the problem. We're going to figure out the issue. We're going to move on. That's how life should be. I probably pissed a lot of people off. Some of you probably don't like me because of this. Oh, well, I don't give a crap. If you want to learn from me, you want to be around my organization, you want to grow in a company that's honest, truthful, upfront, and about, okay with the confrontation, holler at me. If you want to be dramatic and all this other stuff, don't come around me. Unless you want to help me fix your problem, which means we're going to get other people involved. You may not like me. That's fine. I love you guys. I hope this helps somebody right now. Go seek out those hard conversations. You got a problem with your uncle, your aunt, your mom, your cousin, somebody at work. Be cool. Have the conversation with care and candor. Y'all hear me? Care and candor. I'm bringing this conversation to you because I love you. But I'm going to be candid with you and I'm going to tell you the truth, even though it may hurt our relationship a little bit for the moment, but you'll know where I stand. Have the conversation with care and candor. Don't be a complete asshole about it. But when you have the conversation with them, be real about it. Tell them how you're feeling. Let them know what's up. That's the way we should live. Stop these back alley weird conversations. If you aren't willing to have the conversation with the person, you're a coward. Yeah, I said it. You don't live in integrity. You need to have that conversation with yourself. You're probably the biggest problem in your life. Fix it. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I love you guys. You need anything, holler at me. I'm going to be saying things like this and just getting these things off my chest now. I'm tired of keeping my thoughts in my life and all these things in a box. I'm going to share the hard shit, whether you like it or not. Unfriend me. That's cool. You're not going to hurt my feelings, or stay on board for the ride. And I'm going to keep sharing real crap, real shit, whatever it is. Love you guys. Y'all have an amazing day. I'm about to go get these tacos later.